гуманитарными соображениями. Сегодня с 18:00 часов до 00 часов с воскресенья на понедельник.
Дорогі українці, дорогі українки, сьогодні дуже особливий день, який ми завжди так чекаємо, який відзначають мільйони людей. Великдень. День, що є променем світла.
So if they're serious about peace, either side or both, we want to help. If it's not going to happen, then we're just going to move on.
Well, Putin is actually trying similarly to get the best of the both situations, where Donald Trump, President of the United States, has been pushing for some sort of ceasefire. More recently, there were signs emerging that he's unhappy with the Russian side, that Putin was not very responsive. In fact, Russia has intensified its brutal attacks on Ukrainian cities. Many civilians have been dying. So similarly, it's one of the efforts to sort of give Trump something, even if it's very partial, because the original request from Trump was for 30 days. The result is unilateral ceasefire without negotiating with Ukraine only for several days on Easter. But the same way, Putin kind of keeps the talks going, so to speak. So giving a little bit without giving too much. One particular, perhaps deliberate ambiguity coming from the US administration is what happens when the US walks away from these talks. Does it mean that there will be more sanctions on Russia? Does it mean that Ukraine will keep receiving lethal aid coming from the US side? All of that is unclear. Potentially, that's the sort of stick that may have made the trick, pushing Putin towards a little bit more of the reconciliatory mode. Although, again, I would flag that this is just a couple of days of ceasefire instead of a month that was requested, and really, it's really unclear whether that will hold either at this point. Smart move on the Ukrainian side, I would say. It's a counter offer so that Putin does not look here like the main, peacemaker, and an effort to also kind of take the initiative from the Russian side, at the same time extending the ceasefire. I think both sides at this point are concerned as to how they look in the eyes of the US administration, right? Who is more reconciliatory, who is pushing for more peace. And it seemingly shows that the US still holds leverage over both sides. Russia is known to bail on its proposals, so with the proposals of the Kremlin side, should always be taken with a grain of salt. And it's always easy to make those unilateral proposals when you are on the offensive, because it's Russia that's pushing forward, it's Russia that's attacking civilians in Ukrainian city, and it's Russia. The ball is Russia's